Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. Welcome back to Wizard Hole on the Transport Fever 2 Evolution, where we've got a nice passenger train leaving about now. We're going to have more passenger trains that will leave eventually. Which route's it going to take? I've no idea. Oh, it's going to go that way. Lovely. This pick your own route as you come in is really quite the advert. Oh, it's got stuck at a signal. No. You've got crazy speed limits all over the place, and therefore everything kind of reacts to that. Yeah, but you see, it's going through the junction at a very respectable speed. I mean, look, we should have a, this feels pliant as far as I'm concerned. Everyone was commenting last time around about how they were very thrilled that I'd put a fully first-class train on board. And let me tell you, everything I do is first class. Bunches of smarty pants, the lot of you. Right, okay, what's next? Well, okay, what have we got so far? We've got two lines at the moment, one of which runs Rapture up to Gallifrey, and it appears beyond to Waterdeep. Or have I put in the line but not put it through? No, that's a thing that's running. Oh, cool. In fact, here comes a train now. I wonder how many people are on board. Let's have a look. Our whole 90 out of 120. That's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, no, super job. Okay, right, and then we run a second service. In fact, we've got one here. How many people on board? A whole 35 out of 106. All right, that's less impressive somehow. But at the same time, it's fine. Yeah, okay. And then at Rapture, we've got odds and ends of pickup going on, and that's fine by me. So we're going to build another line today. Eventually, I don't know how many eventually. If I knew how many eventually, I'd tell you, but I don't, so I won't. Today, we're going to head out to, where are we heading? Oh, I was talking about Pix Creek up to Mos Eisley as my next thrilling move. That would work. People would be into that, because Mos Eisley is underserved right now. It's got a little bit going on in terms of, this is the tail end of the Ugmillenflex run, which is, it's not bad. In fact, it goes beyond the Flex, and it goes to Castle Rock as well. Oh, yeah, but that's all on the viaduct line. No, that's interesting. So we'd come out to Pix Creek, come around here, hook onto this bad boy, and then end up in Mos Eisley. That could work. That would invigorate Castle Rock and Ugmillenflex as well. Yeah, there's no bad thing in there. The other thing I could do is I could wend one off going to Emerald City. That feels less fun, if you ask me. I think that one, I mean, it's going to be necessary. It's going to be good, but I don't want to do that today. And then additional lines that we're going to run will spin off in the opposite direction. So Silent Hill to Ironforge is what I was thinking. Head out that way, and then hook. And then possibly do a straight shot that heads out Wizard Hole, following the coast, then snapping onto the line here before hitting Volcamoose, maybe going to Fairywood Hills, maybe branching off and hitting El Dorado. Oh, that's a really dramatic line. Maybe finishing up in Morpok. That's a very dramatic line. All right, yeah, okay, I'll put that one on my potential action items list. Anyway, right, yeah, no, I've decided we're going to go from Pix Creek to Mos Eisley. It's going to be easy. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Now then, what do you need to shape first? This is going to be a backing service, so a third platform at Mos Eisley. Has Mos Eisley got bus route going on in there at the moment? Surely it has. Moe's Commuter. Really? There's one whole stop, so it just does a quick bimble around there. I think you could probably put one here as well. In fact, let's do that now. Buildings, give me a bus stop here. Let's go. Ta-da! I'm impressive. And you go, well, you're not though, are you? Manage the line. 2 stops. Who does a 2-stop commuter line? Well, me, clearly. Right, New Road is outside the station. So if we go New Road to Stanley out to Grove. It's doing a U-turn at Grove. Is it? No, it's not. It's doing a let's go round the block job on it. Well, we can probably remedy that by just sticking in another bus stop here. All right, and then let's have a look at it. There you go. That's neater. Yeah, you're still doing this though. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that. However, a little bit more road may fix that right up and make it super. That's the hope. All right, here you go. Bit more roads. Yeah. That road looks ugly from here, but I'm pretty certain it isn't. And hasn't fixed it. Oh, go on. Go on, you want to fix it. Yeah, no. Get another, try another bit of road. All right. We'll come off here, nuke someone's house, and then get on the end of there. That way, it almost follows the curve of the rail there, which is quite... Well, it's something, that's for sure. Nope, still doesn't want to do it. It would still rather turn around in the middle of the street. Like some kind of ruddy heathen. Well, in that case, there's nothing for it. As the only thing we can do here is go excessive. Yeah, I didn't want to go excessive, but I will. I'm going to encourage some growth in this direction. Spin you around a bit. All right, you went the long way, but fair play. Over here. Yeah. Why are you so ugly? Because that ground is anything but flat. Oh, well. Yeah. We'll stick that in there. Nobody's going to use it to start with. You might get a scattering of personages from there. But this town is going to grow quite nicely as soon as this new route is in because of the extended business. Right. Delete everything. Right. Add a station. That one. Isley West, and then yeah, you're getting a figure 8 and you'll just have to deal with it, and then there, and then back to here, and then back the other way. Yeah. Do I need to explain what a figure 8? I don't think I've got any new people watching this. I think you all know what a figure 8 is because I do it all the time. So there you are. It's quite an efficient way of basically doing a clockwise and an anti-clockwise route on the same setup. Without requiring 2 lines. Your vehicles space out nicely enough over time, and that makes it work. I'm going to go overboard on the number of vehicles on there in the hope that eventually that'll just resolve itself. But that's not what I was talking about. No, you're going to need a 3rd platform on here. And this tunnel kicks off a mite close, thereby restricting the amount of track swervitude you can accomplish. Hit the pause button. The bulldozer's coming out. Righto. That's a shame, really, because you could have built a nice road that would stay up on the cliff top here. There's not much choice in the matter. You can't have a backing service on a 2-way station. What if you didn't, though? No. You're still going to need junctions aplenty to make it work. A 3rd platform is the way here. Especially since I can't guarantee that there won't, at some point, be yet further tracks added. So we'll just get on with it. Yeah, what do you like the looks of? I was looking for about a 70-80 using the old style track. 70-80 old style. 70 will do. Doesn't need to be that fast. It would support being a smidge quicker, but that's going to be fine. I've made every single station so far 160 meters, so everything is compatible with everything. Is that advisable? Is that a course of action I recommend? It makes it easy. That's the only reason I do it. It means I don't have to think too much. I know everything's going to fit. We'll have a 70 mile per hour, kilometre per hour junction coming out of there. Let's see what it does as I drag it into the tunnel, other than make it ugly. The bulldozer is on standby, and that's why. Look at that! What a ruddy eyesore! Yeah, you can't mingle complex junctions and tunnel entrances. It just doesn't work. Right, let's push you back up to there. Let's drag you back in this way. Let's get out some terrain action and action the terrain. Okay, right, yeah. They are. That terrain has now been well and truly. You might need to action it a little bit more. There you are. Action aplenty going on there. How am I going to make that work eventually? I will make it work eventually. That's how. Yeah, right. Okay, so we don't need catenary on here. I ought to do an electric service at some point. I think I muttered early on about my electrics being for freight, which I quite like the idea, but I'm also thinking, you know, maybe some combinational heavy diesel would work there as well. I don't exactly know what my options are at this point. I haven't really investigated, but something along those lines is going to be great. Steam for passengers. That's what we're all about. That's the life that we're going to lead here. And done. You're happy. Everybody's happy. That's done. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's finished. How horrendous does it look? Pretty bad. Pretty bad there. Because you wouldn't carve out a mountainside just to facilitate a little tunnel. No, instead you would probably take out, you know, the entire mountain. Yeah, no, that's it. I've seen it done. I've watched documentaries. I know things about that kind of stuff. And then just give it, some blendation for the nation, and that's ended up looking actually pretty good. Yeah, some of these trees have got a curious placement going on, but I'm okay with that. And then you could still make your road work with a nice little cheeky span bridge job. Oh well, let's put that in now. I mean, we're here. We've got the tools. We've got the talent. Let's make it go. All right. I don't want you going uphill. I want you on the flat, please. Yeah. Do you want this to be slightly bendy? Not really. No. Straight is where we're going. Yeah, straight across, and then I'll carve out a plateau on which it can reside. Does that look flat to you, game? Because it's not looking flipping flat to me, son. Well, no, it's so we can ease the top edge of this bit. Trust, it'll be fine. All right, okay, try that. Nice bit of jolly green. No, jolly green doesn't look strong enough. And I know I can put pillars in, but I don't want to. Yeah, I want something that looks reinforced readily enough to begin with. I mean, I can slap some of this action in, which isn't going to completely play ball. That's closer. Look at that. That plays ball. Arguably, you've got a minor amount of clippage going on there. Stone bridge. I think the stone bridge is in keeping with the ethos of the city that is being built up in this area. Well, you would think that. I sort of like it, other than that. And that. And probably that, but I can't see it because there's a tree there. Yeah, they're pretty ugly. Okay, try something else that is different. Try this on for size. It's just going to do the same jank in the same places. Hold on, let's have a look. It's still janking, but not quite as much. If in doubt, go metal. That's what they say. In fact, you've got loads. What about the standard default suspension bridge without a suspension pylon? Oh yeah, that works. Yeah. If in doubt, stick with vanilla. See, because it's the under supports there is what sells it for me, as this doesn't need independent pillars. It has got sufficient reinforcement under the deck that it could get away without a pillar. You would probably choose to put a pillar on there, but it's not mandatory. That's what I reckon. And I'm not a structural engineer, so there you go. If you want to go and watch Structural Engineer plays whatever game ever, because obviously they're too busy not structural engineering to do. What have we got there? Cheeky tunnel. That's quite exciting. Yeah, let's plunk that in there. Oh, that's an excitement junction, and no mistake. What the game ends up doing with it is anybody's guess, but I'm going to leave it in there as a thought-provoking conversation piece for the AI to try and figure out what to do with. Maybe it'll do nothing, but it is still a thought-provoking conversation piece. Is there a road that would go this way? Only a really terrible one. Yeah, that would be a pretty terrible road. Nobody would ever drive it. No one would. No, it's not about whether they drive it or not. No one would build it. Because you'd go from here to Sunnydale, right? Yeah. Castle Rock, you'd head out this way, continue through the mountain, come out of the tunnel as quickly as possible, and then hook onto this dirt track, which needs upgrading to some modernity, which I have done there. I'm tempted to do it. You should. That way people will use it and you'll go, see, I've made something that people use and therefore it's not silly. It's not an eyesore. It's just normal and you're the one who's wrong. Okay, well, let's see how this goes then. Right, now that is a perfect straight line through the tunnel. Whether or not it does a weird angle. No. That's all super duper. All right. Yeah, you've even got a level crossing there. No, I'm not entirely sure how I allowed that to live. But I have... No, I'm putting it in. I've got the money. I've got the know-how. I'm making it happen. Right, there you go. Slap that in there. Super, right? And then we'll upgrade this to be part of the aforementioned modernity. Oh, go on. Do them a favour and upgrade the rest of it as well. We are a long way past dirt tracks now. Dirt tracks very much in our rear view mirror. See, there's a level crossing. It looks really safe. It does. I mean, I'm sure there are almost zero accidents there on a yearly basis, especially with this little crest going on there. Come on, health and safety, man. Come on. All right. Get rid of that. I don't know why this car has got such a desperate urge to stay on that bit of road. It could have gone, I'm an inconsequential vehicle, and therefore I shall disappear from existence. And I'd be like, no, I'm fine with that. That, to me, makes some sense. Anyway, onwards. Now, that all should be flat through there. So this should hook up without making a completely awful level crossing. And our survey says it's not completely awful. Crossing it in a nicely perpendicular fashion would be the preference, though. A voila. And indeed, voila. Alright, okay. And then that's going to be... yeah, and then they've got a right angle just before it. That's not a right angle. No, just look, I'm exaggerating for fun times and effect. That's horrendous. It is quite bad. Just give me a gentle curve. Thank you. Alright, then this I can now take across to here, forming a sensible and beloved junction. Knock that back out and it looks more normal, although that doesn't. It's not even... None of this is important. I know, but it's all part of the rich tapestry of everything. And I'm a tapestry maker. A tapist? Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, if that's how you want to pronounce it, go for it. Alright, and then nice bit of wind your way through the trees. Lovely. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm groovy with that. I mean, that's just AI insanity at its finest. I like how the town's expanding along this bit of road. Stuff the town. Well, the whole point of bringing out the people here is that you're not stuffing the town. You're instead rendering the town suitable for the next generation. Yeah. Stuff the next generation. Look, you've got a nice little wiggly road. You've done good works on that already. It looks organic and laid by clowns, and that's what we're about. Right, let's go back to putting in train track, given that that's the important bit of life. You know that bit you just put in? Yep, you're about to destroy it again. Okay then, fine. Yeah. No, destroy it again. Look, we knew it was too good to be true because it came out all right. I slapped a level crossing in and it was level. You know, too often that just isn't the case. So, all right. Well, we'll continue that straight to about there. If this is flat, of course. Oh no, I'm building a junction off rail. It's gonna get a train out of the way. All right. Get out of the way faster. Thank you. Alright. And pause. Stay flat. Alright, that side looks good. But then, you see, the first connection often will look good. It's when you apply the second one that thinks, see, I left that on the flat and it's already going to go awful. Okay. Alright. It's not the first time we've done this. And every time we've done it, it's led to it being a far more involved process than you were anticipating. Yes, I know I've broken it. Right, to about there. And then, now, you're going to want 140, 160. Let's make it 140. 140 is faster than anything can go at the moment anyway, so I'm pretty good with that. And then flatten the ground. That ground's not flat. No, it's not. Okay, alright, yeah. Flatten the ground. That's going to play havoc with your road. The road I could care so much less about. Well, no, the saying is you can't care less. Right, because if you can care less about it, then clearly you care a lot about it. Certainly, yeah. Anyway, right, you say you're going downhill. I don't want you to go downhill. So you stay on the flat. Right, you stay on the flat. This is, okay, here we go. We're branching now into the tutorial entitled How to Make a Junction That Doesn't Make You Want to Gouge Your Eyes Out. If you want to gouge your eyes out, then just mash it in as you feel like it. But if you'd rather maintain your eyes for usage later on in the day, you know, perhaps you've got a road you're thinking of crossing, then this is how you do it. First off, you keep your track on the flat, right? And that means dead straight. No messing, no fussing, flat track. Anything other than that, and you're going to end up sobbing. And then you pull off your junction, also using flat track. Once again, there's no room for anything other than total flatness. And then you end up with a junction that does that. Okay? Not 100% perfect, but certainly good enough. You know, these are... No, it's not good enough. It's right on the cusp of what I consider good enough, because my ballast is clipping through over the top of my sleepers, and I'm not overjoyed about that. It's the game trying to be helpful again. If it is perfectly flat, you never have a problem, but the game likes to ease in and out of corners, out of slopes, so that they look good and they don't look, you know, like they're abruptly changing angle on you. I can't fault the game for that. That's a good thing. But at the same time, it means you've got to keep your wits about you when putting in a junctionette. Go on. There you go. Go that way. Yeah, we'll try it the other way and see if that helps. It won't. We're going to get exactly the same result. Well, I've also not gone quite as far. And that sometimes mitigates some of the... No, pretty much the same. No, it's slightly better. It is slightly better. And slightly better is good enough. Okay, and then we'll just finish you off, giving you an opportunity to level it back out again, according to your own leveling grade. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. Right, the red lozenge of naughtiness is going to vanish. Thank you. And we are now free to pursue our new... No, you haven't got to put a road back in. Well... Now, I don't think we need a level crossing at all. I think we might be able to get underneath that with some kind of cheeky tunnelette. Let's do a bit of this. Oh, no. Now you've ruined it. Your cheeky tunnelette dream has just died. Ah, well. Might still work. It's not going to work. It might. It won't. Yeah, but it might. Alright. That, yes. Down a little. Almost there. Oh. Okay, that's awful. Yeah, but... Oh, why, though? How long have I spent on it? 25 minutes, which means that to fulfill your usual quota of a 50 ish minute video. You've got same amount of time again. You can do this. Oh man, why am I doing this? Because it's worth it, right? You don't get into this caper to build something where you come away with it and go, well, it works. No, you come away so you can go like, I built something that was unnecessarily impressive. This is not going to be impressive, though. It might end up being impressive. Yeah. You can see what I'm making, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that I don't need to give you a hand-holding play-by-play on what the agenda is on this. Right, if we go like that. Don't you dare go uphill. I'll adjust the terrain to match you. But I've got to get a flipping train junction over the top of it. You're trying to build a bridge on a junction. What the heck is wrong with you? Well, many have asked, but as the t-shirt says, I'm undiagnosed, but something ain't right. There you go. Give me that. No. Alright. Give me this. This is... I'm desperately trying to preserve this junction, which is flat. You're not going to be able to. I might if I go the other way. Okay. Go on, go on, go on. Yes, sir! Alright, yeah, now do the other one. Putting the deck in is going to be right interesting. In fact, you've lost your other bit of track. Oh. Yeah, alright. It might still work. If you can use this one. Okay, keep it on the flat. Yeah, and then pull back the second track. Snap it onto there. Okay, junction check. Shiny-ish. No! No, it is now deshined to the point that you've got ballast going through the rail. Ballast going through the sleeper, that's one thing. And you kind of go, well, it's naughty, but I'll sort of allow it. Ballast going through the track, though. Have some standards. Right. Okay. Do it again. But better. Alright. We won't connect up to the existing. We'll stay flat. Yeah. It's only when... The first track... No, there's never any trouble with the first track. You could put the first track and go, see, I have made this work. And you're going to go, look at it again. And you'll go, oh. Yeah, I think you have to kill the junction. Alright. Do it again. Alright. You had something that worked there, you know. Yeah, I know. But why build something once when you can build it the 6th time and it will be exactly like you did it the first time, but ever so slightly... Nope. Oh, for pity's sake, give me a... Go on, cut me some slack here. Look, I realise I'm being pernickety in this regard, but I think it is worth a little pernicketation. In order to pull off something that will be nice when it's done. I've not demonstrated that the bridge deck is going to work well. No, that's something we're going to demonstrate shortly. If you're happy to use air quotes around the word demonstrate. Let's see if this one will go. No, it doesn't want to. No, it doesn't, does it? Okay, grab from there. Yeah, come out this way. Not interested. Whatever you're selling, it's not buying. You could pull the junction back a bit so you're not trying to do it as you start the bridge. Or you could get across the bridge and then pull the junction off afterwards. You've got room for either. What would you prefer? I would prefer... Okay, easier is get across and then do your junction. But what I want stylistically is do the junction, then get across. So you've got diverging bridges. Okay. Right. Okay. Have a preference. Yeah. Delete all of this. Delete all of it. Okay, let's go again. It was fun enough the first 6 times. Number 7 feels like it's going to be gold. Alright, here we go. Here it is. There we go. That's some ugly old terrain you've got going on there. Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Alright, well, on the good news, it got a little bit taller there. On the bad news, you're going to need to make the other side taller as well. Otherwise, you're going to have a rough old time trying to make it flat. Now, I'm fairly certain with that bit of road in there, I can just go over the top of it and do that. You know why I was fairly certain? Because you've done it 1,000,000 times. I've done it 100,000 times. You are exaggerating. Right, okay, here we go. This is it. This one for the money. Alright, I want you to go just a little bit further. By the time we get to there, I want this junction complete. Whether you want it complete or not is entirely beside the point. Whether or not you can have it complete, that's what you should be asking for. Right, and then like so. We're going to have to change the gully that road is running through again. Tell me you're happy. Not quite. But it's not clipping through the... No, that's well clipping through the ballast of the... clipping through the sleepers, though. No one's ever going to look at it with this level of detail. I'm looking at it with this level of detail, and I'm looking at it right now. And at the moment, I'm not thrilled with the outcome. I want 100 km/h plus on the curve. Yeah. See, like that, you're sort of going, well, no, it's already broken. What are you even talking about? It's already ruined. All right, well, let's try the other track first and then see if that makes a difference. Because it all tries to pull itself into some sort of alignment with, I don't know what, but it does it anyway. All right, what have you got there? You see, it's still horrible. Huh. Then I put it to you, Your Honour, that it's this running through track that's the problem. They're the ones that are causing a crisis amongst our young people. They're the reason they're all so feckless and lacklustre. Okay, right. You've just made that lower. I know, but it might still work. I'm going to take the next one that is only overlapping with sleepers. Coward. No one would mind you spending the next 4 hours on this. I'm fairly sure someone will mind. I'm fairly sure we've had a couple of people just kind of going, oh, he's doing this again, I'm going to click off. Yeah. I can't say I blame them. Just because I care about it, I don't expect anybody else to. And yet somehow, some of you are still here. So evidently I'm not alone in demanding better from my junctions. How does that look? Ah, yes. That's it's not quite gone according to plan. I'm over it. Right, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's it. No, stuff you. This is why you can't have nice things. Because you don't want to do nice things. No, you want to do ugliness and jank. Which is a major drum and bass outfit that you possibly haven't come across yet. But I'm hip to the latest. Is drum and bass still a thing? Of course it is. Why would it not be? Drum and bass is mighty. Sure. Yeah. Right. And then bang in a bit of this. Oh yeah, it's going like bridge me. And I'll go, yeah, I will do in a moment. Bridge me downhill. I don't really want to bridge you downhill. I want to keep you on the flat for the time being, just because bridges look nicer if you keep them flat. Alright. Alright, wang that over. Good. Now, someone said that there was a means whereby you could put your bridge in after it was done. Nope. You're going to have to do it on the first pass. Okay, but that's what it's going to look like, and it's going to look pretty good. It is going to look pretty good. Just don't ever get in there too close, otherwise you will witness the horror story that is a little bit of ballast going over the top of a little bit of sleeper. Yeah, I know. Perish the thought. It's a cross we're all going to have to bear. Alright, here we are on Bridge Central again. Well, this one you possibly could get away with that. Oh, baby. Yep. There you go. Oh, baby is the right answer. It was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. Whether anyone uses the road or not, I do not give a toss. We've got that in there now, and that looks great. Okay, this one's slightly more bendy, so I don't think we'll be able to use the arch. I mean, it'll let me, but it's going to look a bit peculiar. So I think instead I mean, look, I'll try it just to see how peculiar it does look. I'm quite happy to go double arching on you. Whoop. Yeah. Because I don't think these arches do bendy that well. I don't see a problem with it. Nobody sees a problem with it. We're good. I was just going to do a kind of a flatbed jolly green on that, but no. We'll stick with the arch motif. Flipping groovy. It's not bad. Oh, hold on. What's that? That's the bit you were anticipating. Well, I wasn't anticipating that particularly. Move that. Let's try it again, just to see if it'll sort itself out this time. I don't need further action from you. You've done everything right, apart from the extra bit that you've done that was wrong. And... yeah, it looks like it shifted it. That shifted it. Cool. Hello there. Yeah. What are you all about? Well, we were going to put in another bit of bridge. And you go, no. It's still there. Oh, why are you like this? Where would you like me to start? Right. There you go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so even. That's lovely. All right, here we go. Span number 1 is in. Yeah. No crisis at present. Okay, here we go. Span number 2. Oopah. Have you now done it? Yes. Have you? Yes. Are you happy with its appearance? Not 100%, but happy enough. Okay. Then we can go about our day, finally. Do not remove that piece of road, for the landscape around it will pop up. And then the sadness will return with a vengeance. Put it along a little bit. Put it along a little bit. No. I see you wanted to go steeply uphill. Don't. Why don't you bring this up and then make the other roads comply? No. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it like this. Bring it down until we've got a modest incline. All right. And then, it was a zesty junction. Too much zest. Too much zest. We could come out as far as here. This is going to be a bit odd, but it's going to end up looking better. And then on the... you were saying? I was saying a lot of things, but that was not what I had in mind. Honk this off about here. It's no good for people that want to swing around and do a U-ey. That's as may be. Again, maybe you should just get over it. Just stick it in, and then... what the heck are you thinking? Hello, I'm a game. Yes, you are. I'm helpful. No, it was following instructions. You were the one that had told it to stay on the ridiculous incline. Why does it do that? But then do that? That? This? I'm not thrilled about that, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You know what else? I'm going to get a tree gun out, and then it will all disappear, and what horrors exist now will be forgotten forever. Alright, okay. You then swing under there. It's lovely. And then you connect up to the... why? Okay, try it again. Alright, and then you connect up to here. Don't you see? That's not so bad, is it? In fact, I think people will rather enjoy driving under here. Whether or not they do, I honestly don't care anymore. Pull this up a little. That's better. Don't mess with it too much. You know you will destroy it. And then you'll be sad. And then you'll spend time faffing around with the flipping smoothing gun trying to get it to do what it was already doing. Leave it alone. Right, I'm going to bank some junctions in here, signals in here now, so that I don't forget that I was planning to do that. Because sometimes I forget that that was what I was planning to do. One on there, and Well, stick one down here just so you've got an additional block to play with. Okay. Do you want something up here? I think I've got them, haven't I? What's that? They would be signals. Well, that forward signal there is going to block this junction. That's not allowed. You're going to have the signal police up in your business. Okay. Yeah, you can put one in the tunnel. We try and avoid such things if possible. But we're going to anyway. We're going to anyway. There you go. Leave them in the tunnel, choking on the smoke pouring out of the chimney of the doodad. Locomotive. Ah, okay. And then while we're about it, we'll put one just there. Okay. All right. Super. I don't know if that last one's going to be necessary or not. I think the pathing signals that this game uses are sufficient that would probably be okay. Right. Conceal the horror. 1 times conceal. That's not a tree. Says it is. It's a flipping lie. It's not. Alright. Where's the one that's trees? Is it this one that looks like a tree? It's this one. It's this one that looks like a tree. Okay. What are we working with here? Are we working with these? No, they're a little bit little. Okay. What about those? They're way too little. Okay. What about these? They're about right. Alright. Super. Make my brush a bit smaller. There you go. And then just, oh, no, it's okay. I'll go back and I'll remove individual trees so that they don't interfere with the line. But I want them as close to the line as possible. Because I think it will look good. We can also slap a little bit down there. Cars, I don't care if they run into a tree. No one cares if cars run into a tree. Yeah. Why are we spending so much time on this? This is a very inconsequential junction. These look nice though, don't they? It does look a lot better, yeah. Okay, and then just remove anything interfering. Yeah. I know, this is causing some of you to involuntarily buttock clench. Because you're going, oh God, he's going to remove the track and then we're going to be back to flipping start point again. No, we won't. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm being careful. Right, I'm being purposeful. I'm being deliberate. You got to go. Yeah, any more. You are right on the border there, son, but I'm going to allow you to live. I'm feeling generous. Okay. And go down here. You, however, are gone. All right. You're gone. You're gone. You want some of those little ones. I want some of those little ones. All right, there you go. Okay, and on the approach to the tunnel, think we're okay. Yeah. All right, I want some of them little ones, and then we'll call that a day, and then we'll just connect this up and run a train on it. That's the easy bit, you know. Oh yeah, that's going to take no hassle at all. That's going to be like boss, train, woo, watch it. And then we'll go, yeah, that's what we're here for. And yet somehow I've managed to hijack your time and persuade you to stay tuned while I fanny around with trees. There. You could just flatten that out and make it even. No, I'm done. There we go. I'm finished with that. We're on. We're going. Okay. All right, let's roll. Yeah, because all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go, way, done. That's not true. I'm not going to put in track like some yobbo. What? when did you decide to change? Ha. Yeah. You know what I might go for here? I might go for an embankment. Oh, interesting. Yeah, traditionally I don't. Traditionally I would go for a viaducty type whatnot on here, but I think an embankment might work nicely. Now, you've got this road that comes down the side of the logging camp here. Our station entry is there, leading, and you've got an oil doodad there, so we're going to... This is going to go straight right across the... it's going to follow the coast. Shoreline, I think, rather than coast, given that this is a series of rivers and lakes. Sure, pedantry man, have it your way. Right, give me, yeah. Alright, you know what I'm going to build next? After this? Yeah. Yeah, I think I will build... yeah, take that back. I think I will build up, in decorative fashion, the depot at Wizard Hole. So far, it's kind of got all of the formative parts in there. But it's still very much in a... It's just a load of track. And that's not what I'm chasing. So I think I will pursue making that look pretty glorious and having some rolling stock sitting in there and a couple of spare locomotives that are good to go. I might even go out... Well, in fact, I will. I'll go and find a water tower and kind of coal bunker hopper storage mod of some description and stick those in there as well. That'll be done by the next time you're here, so don't fret it. Why would we go below sea level? Because you've got a downwards angle here, so even though you've told it to go straight now, it continues the downwards angle briefly in order to make that a smooth transition. Again, it's not a bad thing, but if you want it to end up looking right, you've got to acknowledge that that's what it's going to do. Alright, okay, fine. It's because it's smart stuff and it is very helpful and it just desperately wants you to like it. And sometimes it interferes with your best laid schemes, none of which were particularly laid or best or could be described as a scheme. However, if there's a bit you desperately want to be flat, go and put in a flat bit. Why are you telling me I'm colliding? Are you not happy to adjust the water level? You want me to do it? Well, you could. Ah, I could. Do you want to? Maybe. Jeez. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind this. This is okay. And it makes sort of sense while you've got wet stuff going on underneath. But then you're into this coastline jaunt. This has proved to be significantly more taxing than I'd anticipated. And your 25-minute budget is about up. Oh, okay. I mean, obviously I can build the land up to make this work, but I didn't really want to. I'd do it. All right. Please note my complaint on record. Yep, you can complain on a record as much as you like. Alright, we'll smash this through and then we'll make it look a little bit more less smashed through another time. Because right now I've had enough of this. This happens every time. I go like, oh yeah, I'm fastidiously working my way down here, not accepting ballast going where I dislike it. And then about half an hour later I'll be going, just mash it in. Go on, get it done. Whereas if I were to go, well, no, maybe what if I stopped now? And I took a bit of a break, recharged my enthusiasm battery for doing things neatly, and then come back and do it neatly. What are you saying? Oh, don't worry about it. You've clearly passed that point. Where are we going? We're going up there. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's fine. We can make our turn now. You might have left it a bit late. No, it should be okay. Should be okay. There you go. Make our turn about there, and then wang it on in there. No. And then lovingly place it on in there. Yeah. Now, what have we got going on here? That is for a... What's that for? I clearly had something in mind for that, but it's not going to be this. No, this is going to go through... This is a through station. Didn't I do that recently as well, and I've already forgotten what I was going to use that for? I think that might be for the onward journey heading to, I don't know, Caprica maybe? Maybe spinning off to Melonflex? Maybe Emerald? I don't know what I was thinking. I'd have to go back and watch the video, and I don't want to do that. Right. Okay. Maybe some helpful person in the comments section will go, You originally planned to leave the outside route to do something else, and now you've changed your mind on that because you'd forgotten that's what you'd planned. And I'll say, thank you. And they'll go, yeah, no problem. I mean, you know, I'm not new here. I've seen you do this so many times. Right, onwards and in. Done. There you go. Route, ready to rock and roll. Is it? Yep, because it's a single platform at the other end. Bang up some signals. We're going to ride it. This is partly why I'm being hasty with this, is that I want to ride it to make sure that everything is... or rather, that the worst excesses of, boy, oh boy, that's unpretty, have been avoided. There is some unprettiness going on here, not least of all the embankment. No, but you see, if I dress the embankment up with fences or retaining walls, or which I struggle with, as you know, but that kind of behaviour, I think ultimately it ends up looking pretty good. And different, because normally I would do a viaduct. I don't think I've ever done an embankment purposefully. I'm going to relay this track. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want it below water level. That's just asking for trouble. Right. Anyway, we've got a route now. It's not. It's the same route you're already running. Oh, yeah, Whiz 2. All right, manage that line. It doesn't need to be Whiz 2. You could do a separate one. No. It's Whiz 2. All right, so we go out from Pix Creek, add a station, because it's only got one more stop. Add a station of Isley. Well, this isn't going to work for you then. What are you talking about? Well, wasn't your hope and dream that what you ended up with was this would be another train service coming out of Wizard Hole? And instead you've just built an extension on something you already had. Oh. Yeah, I know. That's true, accurate, and marginally disappointing. However, we will stick another train on there. All first class plus a buffet car. Everything about me is first class there, comrade. And you should just get into that. However, I'm going to over-invest on this because I think the demand is going to pop up quite quick. Okay. Yeah. All right, down to the hole. Unpause the thing. Watch the action. There we go. You've got the action going too fast. All right, we'll up the speed in a moment because we don't want to be here all day, but you have to at least appreciate the initial virtue of the beast. Here is a beast. Look at it with all of its virtue. It just looks great. It does look great. Yeah. I got nothing but love. Irregularly designed rake of carriages notwithstanding. Oh, look. The little terrier has come in from Ode Melonfleck. Not Ode Melonfleck, Edgeslum. Well, it must be thrilled to be here. I would say it probably is. Yeah, so when I say I'm going to redress the depot, this is all intended to be sidings with maybe one route heading off yonder. But, you know, it's at the moment it's just a bunch of track that's in there to be a bunch of track and not for any practical reason. Have you left the station already? No, it's coming in now. That one that's just left the station is a good one. That's on Whiz 1. We want a Whiz 2 service. Okay, well, it's this one you want then. Alright, good. Up tempo. Flipping speed limit tracks. It's going to be worth it. When the speed limit tracks end up doing what they're supposed to later on, which is have multiple trains coming in, coming out, very slowly through that sequence of junctions, it's going to end up looking fantastic. Right, I'm going to let it rattle through as far as Rapture, and then we'll ride on board. Just so that we can appreciate what's going on. I know where I want my screenshot of the day. It's going to be the two bridges, isn't it? It's going to be the two bridges. Honestly, it's going to be the two bridges. Right, we've picked up 20. Hop on. All right, now that's regular speed. We don't worry about regular speed. We'll go for moderate, illogical speed, just so that we can appreciate this in a timely manner. Okay. Yeah. So I've said before, this survey run is essential. I mean, firstly, it makes you go. You might want to colour in all of that weed that you've got growing through the centre of the track. You go, yeah, make a note of that. That's a nice looking bridge. It's not bad, is it? Is that centre pillar flying? Oh no. Yeah, it is. Alright, you might want to fix that. Yeah. Right, here we are at the creek. Stopping off now. I don't imagine we'll get many people. You've got none. Hey! Well, no, because those original passengers didn't know that Mos Eisley was now a place they could go to. And some of them are probably very anxious to go there. I've heard it's got a thriving arts and crafts community. Thriving, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they work in hemp. And ylang. I don't know. There's another truck. Oh, we're not the first. No. You arrived late to that party. Okay, that's quite nice going alongside the river. Don't mind that. This transition looks a bit dubious. You might be okay. Yeah, it's mostly okay. It is a little bit dubious, but I think some reshaping on this embankment is necessary anyway. Over the bridges, well, one of them, obviously there are two. Whoa, that's a corner. Yeah, I know, that's exciting. That's where you should put another bit of speed limit track in. Maybe. Having speed limit on a station approach, I'm fine with and I'm happy about it. Oh, we haven't actually set which platform it's going into. And now we notice that. Yeah. I wonder if we've created the opportunity for ein traffic jam here. Almost certainly. However, let's slow you down. No, actually pause you up because I want to grab it. I want to do some screen grab on the way back. Get me. It's not manage vehicle. I want manage route. Yeah, you there, that, this, that. Thank you, Whiz 2. You clear off. Manage a line. You could have just done it from the station. Yeah, I could have. I forgot. Okay. Do it from the station. It's easier. All right, Whiz 2. Get yourself in platform 3, please. There you go. Right, and then you won't interfere with the viaduct line, which has enough to contend with. I mean, not least of all the fact that it goes to some really very unpopular places. And then, oh, I hate it. Yep, and you're right to hate it as well, because it's not good. No, okay, where's my angle? Somebody has put trees all over the place here. Yeah. You want to get the bridge and the train in the same shot. That could look quite nice. Oh, that's the shot you want, but it really highlights that horrendous piece of balustry. Oh, balustry. Why are you like... You could conceal it with the train... No, train's on the other side of the track. All right, well, I'll have to do it from here. Like that. Want to catch the... See, this... What's coming up, you'll know when I found it, because it will be what will have attracted you to the video in the first place, other than, of course, that you kind of go, oh, he's done another video, I'm going to go and watch that. My life is long enough already. Right, here we go. Yeah, here we go. If we get really lucky here, we'll get a train coming in the opposite direction at the same time. I could stage that. No. Happy accidents is where we live. Besides which, I can hear it coming already. Yeah. Alright. Thanks, autosave! Your timing is immaculate. Right, okay. Onwards. It's not that great a shot, dude. It's not bad. It's not great. No. I might stay here a little bit longer. Okay. You're going to keep people hanging around for that? No, I'm not. Okay, right, there you go. That's going to wrap it up for today. Yeah, more routes. Not just extending the routes I've already done. I want more routes coming into and out of that grand white elephant of Wizard Hole. Because eventually it is going to live up to the dream and the hype that I have in my own head. Eventually. I hope. Flipping better do. It's going to be good. Here goes. Here's one coming in. Is this a better shot? If there were a train waiting at the other side, that would be fabulous. It's not a bad shot. It's not a good shot, though, is it? Can we get a little bit lower down? No. Can we swerve it out a little bit this way, maybe? No. Just suck it up. Just enjoy what you've got. Worry less about what it isn't and enjoy it for what it is. There you go, rules to live by right there. Next time around, I've no idea, but it'll be more of this. So I'll catch you then. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Oh, now you choose to come through. So it's always about the end result. And the end result that I'm aiming for is the spectacle that will be Wizard Hole. And to get there, loads of routes. That's the goal. But that doesn't mean that each route along the way, you know, you shouldn't take some time to do something interesting with it. Did I need to put a road underneath 2 bridges? No, I didn't need to do that. But it creates a point of interest because it's all too easy to have a route that is just... And then we go across some grass and oh look, there's some trees and then there's some grass and then there's some trees and an occasional bridge. And sometimes unnecessary embellishment just makes that a little bit better. Look, that's my justification and I'm sticking with it. Yeah.